Hi, this is my Claire B Hardcore S Plus rank run. Now, I try to go as quickly as possible, and you'll notice that we're already partway through the run, so I apologize. I was sitting down, I had some free time, and I was like, oh, I should play. I didn't think of recording until I was like 4 minutes in, because I was like, oh man, if I do good and this winds up being the run, then I'm going to feel salty not having recorded it. So I began recording. To recap, in this hall you want to walk slow because there's a liquor. Right before, there's a room, there's a herb and ammo on the chair. Before that, you'll notice I picked up the first aid spray, and that's why I continued playing, because basically you don't have inventory space to be taking a lot of extra items in hardcore. So when you see a heal, it's basically meant to be used on your journey, in my opinion. There's times when you can probably drop them off, but you can only usually carry one healing item at a time. So, with that being said, there's a lot of heals, and that's why I kept going, because I was able to heal very easily. Now, when we get to this spot, there was bullets on the left that we had just grabbed. We went into this room, grabbed the detonator. I grabbed that extra herb just because I can use it on a whim or discard it if I need to. Grab the flashbang off the desk. That's important. You want to grab every flashbang and every frag grenade that you can get. I open the locker. I go here and I grab the stash pouch. Now, yeah, before this, you want to make sure you get you want to get the flash grenade that's in the first room on the table or desk to the left when you first start this run. So then you would have two up to this point. Grab the ammo out of the locker. Here we're going to run in here. We already got the key card. That was the first thing we did in our run. We went upstairs before we went to the break room, and we grabbed the key card. You're going to have to shoot those fire zombies in the knee 3 times so they buckle. 2 to 3. Sometimes it's 1, actually. I have just changed the sensitivity on my mouse, so I'm not used to how fast you do that. I don't know, what do you call that? A hurdle? When you go left to right like that? I'm not really sure. Grab the ammo. These zombies are going to pop in, so my strat is to kill them. The other one doesn't follow, and I noticed that, and I was like, okay, usually they come in together. He's kind of oblivious or something. And then he wasn't dying quite yet. I didn't want to get attacked because I've seen someone still get bit and take damage, and I did not want to deal with that, especially having already taken unnecessary damage. And since this is an S plus rank, I usually on my hardcore and standard, I usually save there. So on my hardcore attempt, that's where I saved. And no, I didn't. On standard, I did. Yeah, and hardcore, definitely, I didn't. I did all the medallions at least, just because I'm going to show you. It's pretty easy. You can dodge the cop. That last guy you got to hit. Ammo right there. Take this guy out. Try to be mindful of how many bullets, like when he bows, so you can stop firing. Grab the key. Do it again. Be careful not to spam too many bullets because reloading sucks. Here I could have avoided this. I kind of hesitated. I should have just shot. He gets a bite. I feel salty, and then instantly I don't. I realize I have that extra green herb from right there. I have the extra green room from the room herb. Sorry, I have the extra green herb from the room that had the detonator. Run down these stairs. Right here to the left is a red herb that I combined with the green herb, and I heal to full. So that just goes back to the point of the first aid kit. I was able to heal, and now I have space for things that I need. I can grab, I don't know why I opened that one, but this one has flame rounds, and the one next to it over here with the code cap also has flame rounds. Don't bother opening any other locker. Use the valve handle here. And we're on a really good pace. I equipped the flashbang because we're about to encounter Mr. X. Spoiler. I know you're supposed to say it first, but if you're watching this, I feel like you know there's going to be spoilers. Flame rounds. We're going to sneak into this room, go into the STARS office, and panic! Just kidding. We're going to grab the battery, mix it with the detonator. Mix the red herb with the green herb. Grab the flame rounds. Flashbang. It's probably an easier way to do this, or like a faster, more efficient way, but you honestly will have an extra hour of playtime. All those like little cuts that you can make, just it's for a speed run, and I feel like it's only important if you're going for a world record or you're trying to challenge yourself to see how fast you can beat it. If you're just trying to get S+ rank, you don't, you know, you have the option and ability to make those little minor missteps. By and large, though, I recommend planning your whole route. Like, that's what this game taught me. ADHD will kill you. My first playthrough was terrible. Oh my god, I learned quickly that you have to get to the point. Because things do not die. Just like Ada says, nothing ever dies down here. So, we're going to move these bookshelves. The first time through the library is safe because that guy is eating. I think he comes to life now. It's kind of obnoxious because he's going to walk right to the ladder, so you're going to have to go around either falling through the floor or down the stairs. I start the detonator, so while it's ticking, I can grab the bullets. I'm a little slow at this. I also could have combined them, but you want to, I mean, you don't, I would recommend doing that. When you do that little trick, you're saving time because the door stays open while you're running, but you keep it so the bookshelf doesn't collapse and you can exit right out that door. My strategy here is, I know Mr. X is coming. That flashbang, I got hit by it, so I was still going slow. I was pretty far away. I still had to run past him a little bit. I know I didn't get the best time I could have, but it doesn't really matter in the end because I have to bait him in this room. Because it's got this middle pillar that you can basically kite him around. So here you notice, I didn't notice that I could combine the bullets. I could still be holding on to the first aid kit, but I know I have to ditch it for the last medallion anyway. I hear him coming. I see him now. I saw him over there on the left. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know where he's going to go. It looks like the left would be like a quicker path, but probably not. This guy's here. I lucked out that he didn't bite me. I decided just to fall through the floor. Now later I feel like these zombies will be in the main hall. There's gonna be like 5 zombies. I did not have to use any bullets on him, so I feel like I can save a flashbang later, or maybe I'll have to use it in the main hall instead. But if the zombies are not in the library, moving the bookshelves will be very easy. You do not have to shoot that last guy. You can definitely just run past him. So just so you know, conserve ammo on him, run to the door. As long as you're quick. Like if you're stumbling around and things aren't going your way, you know, use logic. He might be getting up to bite you. But did you see how much time that took on me? Like I shot him, did nothing. I'm still standing around waiting to like engage him, and he didn't bite me. So you're good there. Get the last medallion, and usually I save here. I think it's a pretty good run. It's a nice little chunk. Like okay, I did all the medallions. Now I save, you know. But I chose, since this is a 3 save run, I had to push it a little bit, and so I take on Birkin in a little bit after that. The strategy for Birkin is excellent. I definitely recommend it. It might be a little bit to get used to. The one thing I can say is to change. I'll tell you in a moment. For the fight, though, you're going to want the unlimited combat knife if you have it, preferably. You can make do with with the combat knife you get in the break room, so grab both of those. You want at least 1 flashbang, your pistol, and as much ammo as you have. You can't, I've never used grenade rounds on him, just because he's got the eye, and it seems bullets are more effective against G2, or like, William Birkin. I mean, I know flame rounds do damage on the other forms. I know acid, like, immobilizes them and does damage. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it all kind of is, like, similar. So the trick here, you're going to grab the frag grenade over here. This is at 60 frames per second, just so you know. I do use the combat knife. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't play at 120, I can't do it. Oh, I play on Xbox. So this is to show you that at 60 frames per second, you can definitely do it. It's manageable, and it actually makes the fight very easy. Right off the bat, you just have to be very aggressive and smart. I'll show you where I mess up and like how you can have a flawless run. So to start, you're gonna just run at him and slash 13 times. You can get 14. I'm putting that out there. But 13 is the safe way. You want to make sure every knife hits, because he like shuffles around. Like I missed one right there. So you want to make sure. So I really only hit him 12 times, but you only get 13 swings. Does that make sense? So I already missed one. I'm 12 out of 13. Now I switch back to the knife that can break in case I have to counter him. And now you can slash another 13 times. Make sure as many of them as you can hit, because I missed 2, I think. Still hitting them. From here, you switch to your flashbang. I want it to be safe because I haven't saved. So now I usually switch to the infinite knife because you can finish him off right here. So you hit him another 13 times. Around 10, I was like, oh man, he's going to come too. The flashbang doesn't hold him that long. I forgot. See, he goes down. And I could have got 4 to 5 more slashes on him and then finished him off with the 6. Instead, I'm just letting you know, that's what you want to do. Don't run away like I did there. That's when I could have killed him. He would have been dead right there. You, instead of that, that's why I'm getting attacked. And I'm like, oh, panicking and shit. Yes. You might have to do 2 reloads. So it's basically 13 knife slashes, frag grenade, 13 knife slashes, flash grenade, 13 knife slashes, run, shoot 6 times, preferably in the eye or the head. That may kill him. You, if not, you just have to shoot him 6 more times, or 1 to 6 more times. So it's usually like what I would have done is like shot him 6, then ran away, reloaded, shot him 6, and he would have died walking to me instead of hitting me, putting me in danger. If that makes sense. After he's dead, boom, celebrate, good times, come on. And then we grab everything, grab the bullets, grab the frag grenade, grab the green herb. We're going to mix that with the red herb back here. So we kind of get a little nice reward. We get stocked up. I'm back to where I was with healing. Get some more bullets to refresh. The boss fights, see, you don't need healing. You get healing on the fly for if you get attacked on the go. The boss fights, you don't have space to take much healing, maybe just 1, so you can't be taking damage anyway. So by and large in hardcore, the biggest thing is like ammo management in my eyes. I really wish I grabbed more like high grade gunpowder and stuff when I was running through here. I know I skipped a good amount, and I just like to have some on hand for acid rounds later. But I know it's completely manageable because I just did this run on hardcore. Just not S rank. I took more saves. So I mean, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. It's just less saves. All right. So from here, I mean, the whole time I was like really kind of anxious. It was not cool. I went into it just wanting to have fun and just messing around and seeing how far I could get. Like, it reminded me of Nintendo video games. I was thinking of Super Nintendo Star Wars A New Hope. It's very arcadey, and like you can get thermal detonators and ammo, and if you don't take damage, your gun gets better and better, and this and that, and you really just don't want to take damage. So it's a lot like this game in some respects. You never want to get hit. And I was thinking about how when I first started, I was just like not good at it. Like I was just so bad. But then once I started playing and getting used to the controls, I learned the levels, and then I remember I was beating the game 100% like all the time. It was easy. And it really kind of, that nostalgia factor kicked in, and I was like, man, I want to play. Regardless of me having fun and wanting to have fun, I still, like, my hands were like, I was very shaky. Long story short. I come back for the green herb because I know I'm going to be grabbing a blue herb in front of the kennel and a red herb in the morgue. So that gives me 2 healings. I want extra healing because the liquor room scares the shit out of me. I mean, on hardcore at least. And it kind of sucks because, it's no save. I don't want some stupid liquor to off me. But what's cool is like that's why you always want to heal. I've been cocky before and tried to save space and not have a heal. I mean, there's times where you can't, like you just don't have space. But by and large, always have 1 full heal on you. You can just sprint. This guy will not attack you. He disappears. In fact, here's the blue herb. I combine it with the green one because you can slow walk past this next room. I should have grabbed the gunpowder right there, just because it's right there. and it's high grade. It's not standard, so I can mix it with large gunpowder later. Cut through, and now we go to the morgue. I'm going to show you a little cool trick in this too, for anyone. If you're doing standard, assisted, hardcore, any save, S rank, S plus, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of spoilers, so you don't have to check all these. I don't even know what you call these, like deathbeds. Are they like literally deathbeds? Lying here on my deathbed. No, sir, that's in the morgue. I'm sorry. There's a flash grenade on this one. So yeah, I mixed that red herb with the blue and the green. So now it's completely. So now you get the fortification process. I like having you want them all the time. There's a lot of blue herbs, so I almost feel like you have extra blue herbs, so you can kind of mix it with every red herb. This guy, I just found out on the last run. I opened it and I had the option to grab the key, but he didn't come to life, and I was like, huh? And if you pause it right here, you can see basically the angle you need to be to grab the key without him coming to life, because he's annoying. This guy you can skip. I'm gonna get back to the annoying guy in the morgue in a second, but first you want to slow walk, and you want to run right there. I don't know what I was thinking. I like did a wide arc and I like hesitated and stuff, but basically you can definitely run past them and not get hit. Here I use a plane around on him, but so that's why I also recommend bringing first aid. Like that's why I started playing with this run and actually started recording, because that's like the big takeaway is that if shit goes wrong, you can always heal and just keep going. You totally got it. Just keep on, just stay focused, you know, keep on with the goal, know your plan, know what you're doing, where you're going towards, and see, now we get to mix that blue herb with our last one. And from now on, you're going to basically either already have a blue herb for each red herb, or you're going to see one. It's pretty cool. I don't grab the extra part because it makes the grenade launcher take up 2 spots. And like I mentioned before, in hardcore, if you follow this run, if you want an S plus rank, you're only going to use the amount of space I have currently, 10 slots. I'm not going to go for any other extra space. It's just, it costs too many resources to go out of the way. It costs too much time to go out of the way. It's so weird. It's kind of like sad on a level to know how much is kind of superfluous and just kind of winds up being its own side adventure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like almost like a mini game. Like, oh, I'm going to go to the weapon storage and get, you know, the last cleared out, you know, unlock the portable safes and all that. Like, by the time you use resources going down there or going at a convenient time, it's just like, So there's a lot of backtracking here. I don't have this all in my head. Like, again, this was just like a fun run that actually wound up going really well. So it wound up being my first save. So from now on, I'm loading from here. I don't save quite yet, though, just so you know. I'm going to go upstairs and clear out all of that. Ideally, I would like to also get up to putting out the fire, or even past Sherry on a first save. However, like, this is 25 minutes in. A lot has been done, and the sewer is very easy for Claire B because you use the upgrade for your 9mm to basically one-shot any zombies in the sewer that would get in your way. So there's no gamble there. You don't have to worry about them biting you or things going wrong. They're all out of reach too, to where you 100% can do that. Here I open the lockers first, and then I sneak in. I'm thinking a lot as this is happening. I was going to grab this, then I was like, oh, I should save space. Then I grabbed the gear. Then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to save right after this. So I do grab it, because I know I'm going to be going back to the chief's office. Right there you want to run, right at the corner. Basically, right as you turn the pillar, you want to run, so that way you can make it to unlock the door, to grab the part. Now, if you need, there's a knife there, so you don't have to bring one along like I did. But bam, bam, bam. Let him come in. Just run past. Grab the flame rounds right here. I didn't have room for it, so I get rid of the old knife. And grab the flame rounds. I go and I take the things out of all the lockers. Bullets here. Another flashbang. And this is where I'm like, fuck. I gotta go save. I'm trying to juggle too much. I gotta come up with with the next plan. Gotta figure it all out and keep moving. I have the plan. I just don't have like inventory management memorized. Like I know loosely. I mean, a lot of it's playing on a whim, and I know. I mean, I take every flame round I see. This isn't a speed run, so I grab a lot of that, and I just need to take more high-grade gunpowder. This is basically the end of the run. I wind up putting the electronic part in and then saving. So on that, I wanted to wish you good luck on all your runs, no matter what they are. I hope that you've learned a lot from this video for Claire B. I really like the playthrough a lot. I don't know why. To me, it seems the fastest. I feel like you make progress so fast. You get the cutting tool so quick, the bolt cutters. And she gets the heart key and kind of doesn't have to deal with Ada. So I like it a lot. And it carries over to the other playthroughs. Like Leon would do most of the strategy, just a different strategy for the Leon only parts, you know? Claire A, yeah, you wouldn't get the same amount, you know, this part you would learn having to go upstairs and this and that, but you wouldn't really learn, you know, they all kind of like overlap. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is the first save. I'm going to be coming out with the second one soon. Save right here, and I look forward to bringing these for you. I hope you learned a lot. I hope that you do even better on your runs after having watched this, and good luck.